Hey there, Gemini. It is Klaireeberry, and I have to apologize. I missed you guys on the last video. That's why I'm doing you first on this one. Some of the time periods overlapped, and I'm choosing to go towards a monthly sign horoscope rather than weekly because there's not as much interest, it seems like, as there is in the crypto videos. And I've been wanting to really branch out and do more crypto videos each week. So I think this is the way. Plus, it kind of just makes sense because so many of these themes really do stay the same for longer periods of time than just a week. So we are going to go ahead and shift that direction starting now. Hope you guys enjoy. Remember, this can be for your sun sign, your moon sign, anywhere in your personal planets, or those of your partner. And also, if you're on the cusp, be sure and check that as well. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, so we got our air energy here. And bring love. We need to bring in some love, bring in some emotion. Geminis are not known for being all that emotional. But if you're going to have any emotion, love is a good one. So the beginning of February, guys, is like the new year. Okay, I mentioned that in some of the last videos, and I was talking about the new moon that we're having on the 1st, and I was talking about how I thought it was Chinese New Year, and it turns out it is the Lunar New Year. So here we go. This is a brand new day. Okay, so that's pretty good if you messed up on your New Year's resolutions already, which most of us probably already did at some point or another. So really on the 3rd, we have Mercury going direct in Capricorn. Okay, so we've been in Mercury in Aquarius for a while, and then we just went into Mercury in Capricorn, and now we're, at this point on the 3rd, Mercury's going direct. So, things are going to start working out for you a little bit better when it comes to things like your shared resources with people, things you share, whether it's the house or the car, or the investments and different things like that. Also possible like sexual release types of things can start, happening again, and things such of that nature. Okay. Action starting to happen. So, also maybe some movement, it could taxes even, 8th house stuff. And of course, the focus is still on the 8th house for you because we have so much energy in Capricorn for you. On the 4th, we've got Mars sextile Jupiter, Mars in Capricorn. This is in your 8th house. You're going to have to fight for what you want. Okay. There's going to be a renewal in your whatever, something that you've been trying to get. And it's almost like maybe something that you've talked yourself out of and you thought it just wasn't going to happen. And now you're kind of having this renewed urge to act, to fight, to follow through. You're going to be getting there. You might have, a better intuition about how to do what you've been wanting to do. But again, kind of a reboot and a restart there, okay? In regards to, could be even the healing, a transformation, acting in a new way, becoming like a new person. It could have to do with the occult, getting into some taboo issues, things. And you're getting, on the 8th, we have Mars trining with Uranus. So you might be having some urges, you might be feeling extra rebellious around this time, okay? And very, very independent, like you're breaking out of your shell, becoming who you more really want to be. You're more confident around the 8th as well. Again, you're kind of shedding any of these ideas and things that held you back. Okay, so that's a good little time period there. So the 11th, we have Mercury conjunct Pluto. This is a time you're probably going to be, okay, so in a way there's practicality here, but in a way there's not. It's almost like duality. You're going to be, again, it's like you're finding the most practical way to go, so you're going for it. There's steadiness to this, but there's also obsession almost. Okay. And again, this is like a big change. I think you're doing it slow and steady, and you're really seeing the pieces come together. Again, probably some type of inner healing here. This for you it could be really deep, like subconscious stuff that you didn't want to deal with. And now you're able to get rid of it, practically, but steadily maybe heal some emotions in some relationships here. That, you know, if you can't get that person off your mind, then you're going to have to, again, kind of take a very practical approach towards changing the situation for the long term. Okay. And again, don't be afraid to shed that skin. Don't be afraid to say you're sorry and show what you've learned and say, hey, I'm different now, to help to heal and transform some of these relationships. And it can be life-changing here. Okay. Big lessons can be learned. So on the 16th, we've got Venus conjunct Mars. And this is, of course, in Capricorn. And we're having, again, more of this refocusing, re-grounding. Capricorn, very grounded, grounding yourself. And it's helping you with this emotional transformation at home with your people closest to you, your peace, you know, the people who matter to you, the people who are in your heart, these relationships, you know, you're really able to, again, kind of refocus, reaffirm your love, reaffirm maybe a passion, also something you love. You know, it doesn't have to be a person, a relationship with someone or something at home. You know, you are, again, it's like falling in love all over again. There's a transformation in this passion and kind of, again, a grounding of it and a practice. It's like, oh, you know, this is a good situation. This is okay. This does work. And somehow you're going to get some healing there out of that. Somehow. And again, on the, let's see, where are we? On the 23rd is really when we have, you know, this might be big illusions coming down, because the whole thing is building up to this pleasure, this fun. Mars sextile Neptune. It's like, again, the passion. There's sexual energy here. So be careful. There's danger, of course, in sexual things. So be careful. Don't let this be a crisis moment. Okay. But it could be shocking change, liberation, empowerment of yourself. And again, I don't want to, you know, say, oh, this is like all sexual, but it somewhat feels like that. So again, be careful with what you're doing. There might be some release, some transformation. You're a different person before than you are after. It doesn't have to be the sex, but if something is going to release, and it could be just the drama is going to release. And so it's almost like in that case, you know, something changes between, you know, especially between the 11th and the 23rd, between that Pluto, that Mercury conjunct Pluto and this Mars sextile Neptune. It's, you know, there's changes. There are big changes in the, almost like the way that you carry yourself, the emotional vibration, just who you are, your understanding, you know, just like the vibration. So the 24th, Venus, also still in Capricorn, sextile Neptune. This is just, again, kind of a dreamy time where you're just feeling really good. It's like, again, if this was the sexual release, then this is the Zen thereafter, and kind of the honeymoon, like basking in the glow of this passion, you know, and also some opportunity, you know, on this day, and some results coming through on that creative side and that passion side. Okay. So action happening, could be bold. So on the 14th also, okay, finally not talking about Capricorn anymore. Let's talk about the sun here in Aquarius squaring Neptune. Again, kind of there's this big overlying daydreamy theme to February. I mean, this is Valentine's Day we're talking about, and this is the month of February, so everybody's, you know, hyped up about Valentine's Day and all that. You might be wanting to throw yourself into some new philosophy here, or literal travel. You're really expanding your world in some way, and you're not holding back. So again, your imagination here on the 14th is going to be just going. You know, it's big, it's bigger picture. It's your mind's just wandering. Let it lead you somewhere. It's going to lead you somewhere sacred and lead you somewhere, you know, wise in a way, and to get kind of maybe in there into some deeper knowledge about different topics that you've been wondering about, and that, you know, can help you almost like to cultivate your creativity, your passion, your optimism in your life. Okay, in the future. So it's also 14th is when Mercury goes into Aquarius. So, you know, again, this mental progressive energy here in your 9th house is just all, you know, it's again, pay attention to your intuition, but act on it. Don't just do the daydreams and think about stuff, but think about how we can actually really kind of get stuff started. Use the knowledge, use the learning to kickstart some awesome opportunities. A lot of opportunity here for you. Okay, so on the 16th, full moon in Leo, okay, in your third house. This can be very dramatic. It's just popped over and kind of sat there nicely. So yeah, maybe a good drama here for you guys, which is awesome. You can finally express yourself. Your communication is finally flowing. Is everything falling into place? Your heart is full. You're feeling good here, and you're not afraid to express it. Okay, so feeling a very good mood and a very good vibe for the full moon on the 16th. Okay, so on the 17th, we've got Jupiter in Pisces, sextile Uranus here. So in your 10th house there, again, this daydreamy aspect, but you're putting your daydreams to reality. You know, you got that quick turnaround between your mind and your actions. So whatever you think about, bam, you're doing it. You're not holding back. And, you know, again, some really big long-term goals here can start to come true. You can start to work on them. It's really, really like sweet success is out there. And you know, again, you're daydreaming, but you might actually be making moves somehow as well. And it could be networking coming through, like meeting the right people to get the right job or to get this or that for your long-term career goals and success. Okay. And even just the imagination is honestly energy enough for you to be, you know, if you're just having a really good time imagining about stuff, then just keep on doing it, you know, around the 18th there and on. I mean, this is really the time, you know, we have Sun going into Pisces in the 10th house as well. So for the next month, it's all going to be about this long-term success. You want to shine, you want to have it all, you know, and you want to kind of grow up here. Kind of leave behind some old, because you've got these plans, you know, you've got these long-term success, and you're kind of coming to the realization, you know, the old you, these little, you know, addictions or these little habits that you've got, you know, and it's just things you outgrow because of, again, things that you learned. Okay. So, I forgot to mention for, when we talked about Aquarius, the 24th, we've got Mercury squaring Uranus. So you might have some really good, like, sudden insights about your everyday life, how to, you know, put together the pieces and things that you're doing. Also could be like putting together the pieces of your future, literally. Again, seeing the bigger picture, again, realizing what's got to go, letting go of that. That goes with our moon energy, you know, again, and the holistic law of attraction. Check out the playlist. But, you know, your whole outlook on life here is changing. And because of, again, you're learning, you're getting downloads and insights. You're just shedding skin here, letting old habits go. Be careful of overthinking around the 24th, though. You might be like worried about stuff, especially, you know, again, maybe some piece of the picture, you know, isn't fitting together and you really wish it were, and you've got this burning question or something, you know, that you just want to get answered. So just be careful. You might have to like turn the mind off and do some grounding, you know, go spend some time in nature on the 24th, get out of your mind, meditation, whatever you can do for meditation, whether it's sport or, you know, nature or actual, you know, like breathing exercise, whatever you got, whatever you do, you know, washing the dishes can be meditation if you do it right. So anyway, much love, many blessings. Take care. Thanks for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.